Right now, someone is quietly outmaneuvering you. They're not smarter, richer, or stronger. They simply see the game while you're still playing by the rules. Most people reveal too much, trust too easily, and mistake honesty for strength. They're predictable, and predictable people are easy to control. The truth is, you don't need to be a genius to outsmart 90% of the world. You just need to think 3 moves ahead while everyone else reacts to the moment. Niccolo Machiavelli said, "Power belongs to those who see people as they really are, not as they pretend to be." This isn't about being cruel for no reason. It's about survival. About making sure you're never the one being used, misled, or left behind. In this video, you'll learn how to stay unreadable, how to read everyone around you. The first rule: never be an open book. The quickest way to lose power is to show people who you are. Most people love to explain themselves. They justify every move, defend every decision, and open up to anyone who asks. And in doing so, they give away the map to their own weaknesses. A Machiavellian mind works differently. You never hand someone the keys to control you. You keep your true feelings hidden, your intentions masked. You reveal only what is safe to reveal, and often you reveal false clues on purpose. When people don't know what you want, they can't stop you. When they can't predict you, they make mistakes. This is why Machiavelli compared powerful leaders to foxes, creatures that survive through cunning, not brute force. Here's how you apply it. Stop over-explaining. When someone challenges you, stay calm and vague. Let them guess what you're thinking. Give people harmless versions of yourself. Smile, nod, and keep your real thoughts private. Be comfortable with being misunderstood. You don't need to clear every rumor. Let people stay confused. It's a shield. Power begins with mystery. If people can't figure you out, they can't plan against you. Stay unreadable, and you've already beaten half your competition without lifting a finger. Part 2. The art of reading people. While you stay unreadable, you must learn to read everyone else. Most people walk around broadcasting their weaknesses without knowing it. They think they're hiding their fears, but their reactions expose everything. Watch what excites them. That's their ambition. Watch what angers them. That's their insecurity. Watch what they repeat over and over. That's what they're trying to convince themselves is true. A Machiavellian doesn't waste time judging people morally. You simply gather information, speak less, and observe more. Silence makes others nervous, and in their nervousness they talk too much. They fill every pause with confessions, complaints, and careless words. Make them feel understood. Nod. Agree. Encourage. People trust those who listen, and when they trust you, they reveal their true motives without even realizing it. If you know someone's ambition, you know how to tempt them. If you know someone's fear, you know how to control them. When you understand people better than they understand themselves, you'll never be surprised, and they'll never see you coming. Part 3. Control perception. Control reality. People don't live in reality. They live in stories. They judge you not by who you are, but by what you appear to be. Machiavelli knew this. Power comes not from truth, but from perception. The first rule of perception is to always look calm, even in chaos. Panic is contagious, but so is composure. If you appear unshaken, people assume you're in control. The second rule: never show all your strength. The best deception is to seem weaker than you are. Let people underestimate you. When they think you're harmless, they drop their guard. Part 4. Set traps without being seen. The smartest victories are the ones no one can trace back to you. Machiavelli advised never to strike openly when you can set the stage for others to defeat themselves. This means guiding people into bad decisions while appearing helpful. If someone is greedy, give them opportunities to overreach. If someone is arrogant, flatter them into recklessness. If someone is impatient, offer them shortcuts that cost them later. The trick is to let people think every move was their idea. Don't force, nudge, suggest. Then step back and watch. You never want your fingerprints on the outcome. If you push too hard, people see you as the enemy. But if they walk willingly into the trap, they blame themselves or no one at all. This is how real power works. You don't win by crushing people in public. You win by making sure they never realize you were competing at all. Part 5. Win without anyone knowing you played. The highest form of intelligence is invisible victory. Outsmarting people isn't about proving you're smarter. It's about winning so quietly they never know they lost. When you humiliate people, you create enemies. When you outmaneuver them subtly, they think it was luck, or worse, they never notice. That means no backlash, no revenge, no resistance. Be patient. Don't take power all at once. Accumulate it silently, step by step. Build alliances carefully. Gather leverage quietly. By the time anyone notices your strength, it's too late to stop you. When you succeed, don't celebrate. Don't gloat. Let others think you're still harmless. The more invisible your victories, the safer you are. Most people chase applause. Let them. Applause makes you visible, and visibility makes you vulnerable. You're not playing for attention, you're playing for control. In the end, to outsmart 90% of people, you don't need to be louder, stronger, or faster. You just need to stay unreadable. Most people think outsmarting others requires extraordinary intelligence, but it really requires extraordinary discipline. People are easy to predict because they live on impulse. They speak before they think. They show their emotions on their face. They broadcast their desires and fears without realizing anyone is watching. If you train yourself to do the opposite, you automatically rise above 90% of the crowd. The first principle is to stop being an open book. Every time you explain yourself, every time you rush to justify an action, you hand over control. People use your words against you. They map your habits, your insecurities, your motives. The more they know, the easier you are to push, corner, or manipulate. If you refuse to give them that knowledge, they're left guessing, and guessing makes people uncomfortable. That discomfort makes them miscalculate. To master this, learn to say less. When someone asks what you're thinking, don't answer directly. When someone accuses you, don't rush to deny. Let silence do the work. Most people can't stand silence. They'll talk themselves into revealing more than you ever could. Instead of being a glass window, be a wall covered in fog. No one should see clearly inside. Give people fragments, not the full picture. Even better, let them believe false fragments. A person who underestimates you is far safer than one who understands you. While you guard your own mind, learn to read others with precision. People reveal themselves constantly, not in grand statements, but in small, repeated patterns. What excites them exposes their ambition. What irritates them exposes their weakness. What they brag about shows what they lack. Listen less to what they claim, and more to what they can't stop mentioning. If you're quiet and observant, they will tell you exactly how to control them without realizing they've done it. Never try to judge whether people are good or bad. Judgment blinds you. See them as they are, collections of needs, fears, and habits. If you know what someone truly wants, you know how to tempt them. If you know what they truly fear, you know how to pressure them. Instead of arguing with people or confronting them directly, guide them subtly. Lead them where you want them to go, by making them believe it was their idea. This is how you manipulate without resistance. Perception is more powerful than truth. People believe what they see more than what they're told, so always control appearances. Look calm, even when you're not. Look confident, even when you're uncertain. People assume composure means competence. If you look strong, they fear you. But there is an even sharper tactic: appear weaker than you are. If you seem harmless, people drop their guard. They will never see the knife in your hand until it's too late. Build a reputation like armor. When people believe you're trustworthy or generous, They defend you without being asked. If someone attacks you, don't panic. Let your calmness create doubt. Overreaction makes you look guilty. Composure makes the accuser look foolish. Your image must always feel untouchable. Direct confrontation is crude and dangerous. A smarter path is to set traps so people defeat themselves. If someone is greedy, let them chase rewards that make them dependent on you. Oh. If someone is arrogant, praise them until they act recklessly. If someone is impatient, give them shortcuts that weaken them over time. Guide them with a light touch, so it never looks like you pushed. They will think every decision was theirs, while you control the outcome from a distance. The cleanest victory is one where no one can trace the result back to you. Above all, never make your victories obvious. The moment people realize you're winning, they'll unite against you. Outsmarting 90% of people isn't about humiliating them. It's about moving so quietly they never know you were playing. Take power in small, invisible steps. Gather allies without drawing attention. Collect leverage without announcing it. By the time anyone notices your strength, it's already too late to stop you. This requires patience. Don't chase applause. Applause makes you visible, and visibility makes you vulnerable. Let others be loud while you stay in the shadows, building real control. When you succeed, act as though nothing has changed. No boasting, no celebration, no sign of triumph. A man who seems ordinary while holding extraordinary power is untouchable. He wins not by proving himself, but by ensuring no one even knows a game was being played. Do this consistently, stay unreadable, read everyone else, control what they see, set traps with invisible hands, and win without noise, and you will stand above nearly everyone you meet.